We're here in Water Valley, Alberta today at the 59th Annual Water Valley Stampede. I'm here with Billy Richards. Billy is a part of Richards Rodeo Company with his family. Billy, you decided to retire at the end of last year. You made a decision. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, I decided at the beginning of last year that was going to be my last year, and then actually the first part of June I blew my knee out at a rodeo in Marwayne. And so I didn't know what to do. I didn't make my final decision till this spring of what I was going to do, but I guess I decided to just call it quits, and instead of going one more year, I wanted to get one more full year in and go to the finals again, but it just, with getting injured and everything, it wasn't going to work out, and I thought, hell, a guy goes another year, and then what happens, and might get hurt again or whatever. It's just, I kind of made up my mind I was going to call it a career. I got two young boys at home, a 3-year-old Colt and a 1-year-old Chet. So, I like spending time with them, and I got with the horses here and everything, and I got about 50 head of my own horses along with my dad and my brothers, so all the ones they got too. So it's, this is where I started. My career was in the FCA, and I grew up around these rodeos with Dad, going to them when he was stock contracting when I was a little kid and stuff. So it's kind of like, I feel like I've come home now, being around these rodeos. It's where I want to be.
That's sure great to hear, Billy. Talking about your career, what were some of the highlights, like the biggest highlights of your bronc riding career? I know you've done a lot of great stuff in the bronc riding. Why don't you tell us about a couple of those?
Well, my first Canadian finals I'm always going to remember that. I won the FCA in '99, and I made the Canadian finals in 2000. So that was a real special one, and all the ones after were special too, But I'll always remember that first one, and winning Rookie of the World, and I won Colorado Springs, and I won around at Pendleton my rookie year and everything, and almost made the NFR my first year. So that's something I'll always remember.
The great parts of it, hey?
Yeah.
So you said you're back home here now at the FCA Rodeos, hauling the stock around. You got some great bucking horses, as we saw yesterday, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again today. What's the future look like for Richards Rodeo?
Well, it's looking real good. Like, Dad's always just done these rodeos and stuff, and Jimmy, my brother, and I, we kind of want to get into maybe selling the top end of them and everything. And I had a little gray mare out yesterday. She's back there somewhere. She's just a 6-year-old, but she shows some real good potential. I sold her brother last spring to Pete Carr in Texas for $12,500, and he threw Teos Muncie off at San Antonio and was in the Final Four round at Houston, and so that'd be one to watch out for sure. And then I got a black mare in the back there too, that was the bareback of the FCA finals last year. So my herd's coming along good.
That sounds awesome, Billy. We sure appreciate your time here today, and we'll catch up with you again sometime.
You bet.
Thank you, Billy.
Appreciate it.